Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to part 11 of Roma Invictus, The Rise of Rome. Unfortunately, in part 10 we had a little bit of a crash to desktop, and I was trying to figure out who declared war on each other. Not going to click on that button again. So I had to pick up from a little bit earlier than where we left off. So a few things have changed. Our minim has not been taken. I was able to fend them off. And then Genua, of course, in the last game was taken by us, so I actually reclaimed them. So we're actually picking up at the same point as where I left off, with just a few differences in the campaign map. We just received a mission. I believe I still have the yeah, here we are. I have a mission issued to defend Rome, as Liguria has sent an army against us. So I have sent my second legion, Apollinaris, to the north here to defend the Roman pass, because I believe they're probably going to come in through our minim and then follow the path into Rome. The reason why I haven't moved all the way into our minim is because, as you can see, we're not
Commander,
quite at full strength. So what I'm going to do in preparation is I'm going to recruit some new troops. I'm going to get our 3 Principes,
sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
and I'm going to get an Equites there. Alright, so that should give us some oomph there. Now we just took Genoa, and our next target is going to be the capital of the region, or of the province, I should say, the capital of the province, Medlan. And then that should let us get into Patavium. Hopefully this army will still continue its way south, and maybe we'll be able to engage it before it can make its way back up into Medlan. So I'm going to go ahead and end turn right now. One thing that you can use to, if you're worried about agents messing with your armies, you can always send your armies into the ocean. Agents can't carry out any orders against armies in the sea. So if you're moving towards the city and it's right there on the coast, you can just run off into the sea real quick. That way your army can't the agents can't poison your or sabotage your armies in any way. Seems Liguria has come against Lilybaeum. Always a problem, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to defend myself against this, I don't think. Mostly a very weak garrison. So I'm going to send the Carthage Legion up to take Lilybaeum back from these guys. I'm going to kill as many people as possible. Liguria is is actually a very, what's the word? Can't really think of the word. I have this vocabulary, I can't think of anything. Alright, here we go. This is the fight against Arminium, and we're going to let them have it. This as well. And I'm not too worried about taking them back. So, but they actually have a pretty good strategy. They got armies pretty much everywhere. They know to hit in a kind of a pronged attack. So these are pretty smart guys. So I'm actually really impressed with the army that we have, with the enemy that we're facing now. Carthage didn't put up much of a fight. Libya didn't put up much of a fight. I mean, they pushed me back a little bit, but Liguria is pretty ingenious. That's the word I was looking for. They're pretty ingenious. Of course, they tried to attack my army, but I have a good general there. He has a lot of cunning, which gives him defense against agents. So when you're picking your generals, you kind of want a good cunning if you want to worry about that. So, all right, concealed. We have a population surplus, fleet destroyed, troubled populace. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hurry up and take back Lilybaeum here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Get into the ocean.
Journey completed.
We're going to fight.
At ease, men.
Alright, let's go ahead and take Lilybaeum back. They may be pretty smart, but they forgot that they're fighting Rome. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the city real quick, and then I'm gonna move. We'll probably have Medlan by the end of this session. Let's see here, Liguria. Now, Liguria wasn't conquered by Rome until after the Third Punic War, but as I consolidated, well, actually not the third one, sorry, the Second Punic War. But after I consolidated all the Punic Wars into one big Punic War, because Carthage just put up a bunch of a threat, it seems we're going to be a little off history with the Battle of Liguria. But what originally happened was when Hannibal was coming down to Italy, the Ligurians helped them out. You know, they helped a lot of the Latin, I should say the Italian regions started to break away from Rome. Rome wasn't really as consolidated. It didn't have the hegemony that it did, you know, during the Caesarian times or during the Marian reforms or anything like that. They didn't really have. Everything was almost feudal, really. The way, like, you had politicians levying their own armies and going off for their own glory, which kind of followed through the entirety of the empire. But when the Marian reforms professionalized the army and they had their own standing legions, that's when it became more of a united empire. And Carthage was much the same way. Carthage was almost a confederacy more than a united empire itself. They had a lot of client states and stuff like that. But so it's definitely a little bit different than what you would expect countries nowadays. Oops, and I got everything in the wrong section. And you know, you expect like the United States or Germany or you know, countries today, England, how they have their structure. It was a lot different back then. And even the Greeks were the same way. They were just a bunch of city-states that only united during certain times, or like the Persian invasion and the Trojan War and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and get our guys here. Go ahead and do our pincer attack. I'm actually, oops, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. No, dang it.
We await your command.
Horses.
Missile infantry. Romans
Here real quick. Get our. There we go. And then I'm gonna send a Principe
Triarii.
ready.
over here. Might as well let them get a little experience, I think. Get a little battle experience. They haven't fought that much since Carthage. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our general in the right spot. And here we go.
Now our enemies stand on their walls and think themselves safe. Now they look down upon you with contempt. So, show them how foolish they are, how misguided, and how the gods no longer love them. Prepare!
Yeah. This general's pretty high level, so he's got some better speeches,
Proud Romans
I would
all!
think. A lot of people are... Oh, a friend of mine, if you're hearing the dinging, a friend of mine got married over the weekend. Congratulations to her. So I sent my congrats, and now apparently everyone else is sending their congratulations as well. So, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Principes in here.
In the name of Rome,
Right there.
happy to serve Rome.
And I'm going to get my Equites right. I like the arrow keys. I like them a lot. Right there. Okay. So what do we got here? Draco reduces the effectiveness against mounted units for any nearby enemies for an extended time. That's pretty good. Cavalry Testudo. That's pretty cool. Cavalry Testudo. I didn't know that you could do that. And Flying Wedge. That's the common. That's a common tactic, and they use wedges to break through lines. So if you have normally the enemy that the Romans were facing were coming in one long line, and what they would do is they would break through the center of the line or a weak spot in the line, and then they would come back from the rear and they would do their hammer and anvil. But this Draco move is pretty cool if you're going to go against a solid mass of troops. It'll allow you. It's probably going to help out if you're doing the wedge and you want to break through the line. You would follow that up with this Draco ability, I guess, to let them push through that mass. Because in this game, each unit has a mass, which is like a it's like kind of like under the hood rating, where how much if you spread them out too thin, they can't really hold against the charge very well. So that charge would be able to push through a lot quicker than if they had to go through like like say 6 ranks of men, you know, it'd be a little bit harder to push through that. So depending on how much you stretch out your lines is going to depend how effective an enemy charges against you. And that is a lot of congratulations for someone getting married. Alright, I don't think they... Okay, they're just now getting off the boats. So, let's see here. Go ahead and create my column.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Right here.
Quick march.
The other one
Astarte.
is going to go right behind it.
Happy to serve Rome.
A little bit forward.
In the name of Rome.
Oops, too far forward.
Double
There we go.
time.
Then, we're going to get our velites. We're going to get one velite unit
Ready and waiting.
in the front. That.
Double time.
And we're going to get these two
Velites.
in the back, like this. Perfect.
In the name of Rome.
And then I'm going to send my principes right through here. If I can get them right here.
Brave Romans to a man.
They're going to come here.
Advance at speed.
My triarii behind them.
Triarii.
Etiam.
Bam. And my general is going to go right here.
For Rome. Romans ready for duty. In service to Rome. Equites.
Get you on the beach.
For Rome. Jupiter gives us strength.
Little tactics here. Now, the people I'm fighting aren't really that strong. They're probably going to break pretty quickly. But I like to at least have, you know, I like to give them a challenge, at least, you know. Keep them on their toes. Let's get everyone in position here. So we can take the city real quick. And then we can move on to Medlan. And I'm not going to take back Arminum. I want them to come out of the city and head towards Rome like they're supposed to. And face my other army, which is Legio 2. Hopefully Legio 2 can withstand the attack. I don't have them at full Legion strength, but, you know, with a little bit of the War Dogs and a couple of the questions that I have hopefully trained up, I should be able to hold them off pretty well. Alright, let's see here. We are in the position.
Awaiting orders.
Velites.
I'm going to go ahead and
Now.
light them up.
General. Riders at the double.
No, not at the double. Alright, here we go. Let's get these guys.
Principes.
Looks like they're all going to be guarding the flag. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, yeah, we're going to go ahead and deal with these guys.
Double time. Puhos parati.
What do we have here? Celtic tribesmen there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead
Jupiter gives us strength.
and take them out.
Aid
Your
us.
orders.
Our horses are going to come from the back. Alright.
Astarte. Romans ready for duty. Velites. Marching order. Sons of Mars.
That's weird.
Cut them down. Astarte. Velites. Astarte. Mars aid us. Velites. Sons of Mars.
Actually, I could take a horse. Another horse? Yeah, this is the horse. I'll take them out. Alright, what do I do there? I've been having a problem lately with the cinematic camera going towards units that I'm not actually controlling at the time. I don't know. I don't understand that. Oh, well, whatever. Get in there. My horses should have already dealt with that. Yep. Ranning them down already. Alright, I think we have a victory here. Running back with boats, see if we can get them. Alright, we beat them. Alright, so took back Lillibay. See, not a big threat. They're not too much of a threat. They're pretty good at maneuvering around my lines, though. But that's the good thing about having standing armies like legions in certain areas around your empire. You want them to have them strategically placed so that they can defend at a moment's notice when someone tries to move around where you're focused. So if I was focused on Italy and I had all my legions up in northern Italy, it would have been a lot harder for me to answer to the threat of them taking Lillibæum. And it would have been a much more devastating loss to lose a city. I'm not bothered by losing cities or provinces or regions if I can bounce back and make sure that I'm where I need to be and I can, you know, be there and retaliate. You know, that was the great thing about the Roman legions, was that they were able to retaliate against that. And I'm pretty sure I recruited stuff here. Oh. Oh, you clever bastards. Oh, you clever bastards. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. Alright. Let's go ahead and move into Medellin. So what happened was I was in here and I was recruiting and I lost the city. So I lost my ability to recruit and I lost all the recruits. Kind of a setback. Hopefully that army, now that's going to be a little difficult. See, they're a little smart. We're going to go ahead and take Medellin and see what happens. Go ahead and convert this, right? No, we don't have enough money. Alright. Go ahead and take Medellin.
Ready for orders. Laying siege to the settlement.
We're gonna get a ladder. One ladder should suffice.
Let them cower before Rome.
Let's go ahead and end the turn. You may still issue an edict in one of your... Oh! Sardinia and Sicilia, that's right. Forgot about them. Let's go ahead and issue an edict. I'm gonna go with tax harvesting. No, you know what? We're gonna go with commercial simulation, because we have commerce buildings here. Let's do that. Alright. Eventually I'm gonna have to start converting all these buildings and upgrading them so that I might be able to get some wealth from them. Sparta's built up quite a big army. Look at that. Look at that stack over there. That's a little disconcerting. So we're going to be taking Medellin next turn. Liguria is probably going to move towards Rome. Yep, that's what I thought. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to... we can try. We can try to take them out. They're mostly slingers. Our war dogs and our general can take care of the slingers. The short swords, I'm pretty sure I can stand up against them with my Hastati and my Velites. But let's see how it goes. It's really stacked against me. By all accounts, I probably should lose this battle. And I might actually lose this battle. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's see what terrain we have to deal with. We can put our Velites up on the hill. But they might just come up around the hill there and flank me. I could, however, move towards the woods here. Hide my dogs in the forest. That would probably be a better strategy. I'm going to hide my dogs in the forest.
Melee troops.
I'm going to create my line here.
Romans ready for duty.
I'm going to put one Velites behind them. And the other Velites is going to go in front of them. Like that. I know it looks a little disconcerted now, but they're going to move up when I start the battle. As much as I want a general speech, I'm going to need to start maneuvering. So I'm going to go ahead and move my Velites up the battle.
By all the gods, we face a hard fight today, men. But we soldiers...
Okay, I'm going to get both of them there. I'm going to try our Veletian ladder a little bit again. So you've got slingers. See, the thing is they run. Like, look at that. They don't march. They all just start charging in. That's one thing I don't like about the AI in this game, is they don't march. Like, so their guys are going to be like super tired by the time they get to us. That's one of the main reasons why I have a bigger advantage in winning a battle, is because they just tire themselves out trying to get across the field. That's one thing I hope they change in the third patch. and they address. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go... See, these are their main threat right there, their short swords. I can actually eat up those slingers right now.
We await
My
orders.
general.
Milites! Fire! Commander! Double time! General!
I'll go ahead. Short swords? Light horse. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of these slingers.
Engage! Missiles awaiting targets. Quick! Reload!
Throw!
Missile infantry ready!
Throw! There you go. Starting to throw finally.
Faster! Reload! Advance at speed! Quick march! War
Alright.
dogs!
Go, war dogs.
You have orders, sir.
Alright, come on, short swords.
Commander! Ave! Milites! Ready! Roma in pursuit!
Our general is under attack.
Okay. I think I broke them. These light horse. Hey, what happened to our dogs?
Handlers ready.
Get in there.
At speed.
The men are wavering.
Nah, that's not good.
Romans ready for duty!
Whoa, my general. My general got blocked by something. I don't know what he got hit by. Oh, the swordsman got him.
The men are wavering.
That's a bummer. The swordsman got him.
War dogs!
Advance.
Withdraw!
Oh, I think they killed all my dogs. Oh no. Alright, hold on.
By your command.
The men are wavering.
Get in there.
Missile infantry ready!
Outmaneuver my general. That's what I need to worry about.
Milites!
These cavalry. I'm gonna eat through that line pretty quick if I don't take them out.
The men are wavering.
Romans to a man! Orders understood! By your command! Yes, Commander!
That's their general.
By your command!
Now, it got a little bit unfortunate. I thought I'd have more men, but they took our minimum and I lost my recruitment.
Fire!
But it's okay, because we're going to take Medlem next turn.
Our men
And then we should
flee
be
the
able to
field of
defend
battle.
Rome
This
against
is a shameful display.
these guys.
Back! Back! Fall back!
Yep, they got us pretty good. They got us pretty good. Worry about the slingers. See, the slingers, the thing is that they do such little damage, but when you have so many of them, it starts to build up after a while. I wasn't able to actually get any of them destroyed with my general, so that was kind of a bummer. Oh well. Well, they took some losses though. Particularly in the swordsmen, which are technically the biggest threat. Because you can outmaneuver you can break the slingers up pretty quickly if you can get to them. I was unfortunately unable to get to them. Alright.
Disengage!
So now we're in
At ease,
we should
men.
be in Rome. Nope. Blockade Rome. Okay. So we'll see what happens at the next turn here. He's deciding to fight against Rome already. Okay. So here's where we face off against this big army. I should have Alright, let's go ahead and deal with this. The cool thing is that I think they're gonna funnel through the gate, so I should be able to just have them funnel through the gate. And then I can set up my line of Riori and deal with them, depending on where they decide to come in from. So here's our defense of Rome. They actually made it all the way to the steps of Rome. It was unfortunate I wasn't able to recruit the men I wanted for my 2nd Legion. But we're going to push them back, we're going to take their capital, and then I'm going to increase the strength of my 2nd Legion again. So, slight setback. Let's go ahead and deal with this, guys. Let's see where they're coming from. Here we go, our first big city battle. As you can see, Rome isn't as built up as it should be. I haven't really upgraded it enough, but it's got some of its unique buildings. Let's see if we can see the Senate. There's the Here's where the Senate would be, I would assume. There's the Senate building probably right here. This is a temple. I'm assuming this is the Senate building. But yeah, I don't see their forum. I built a forum here. Maybe that's the forum. Oh, here's the forum. This is the Roman forum right there. Alright, so that's pretty cool. It's actually one of the places that they have to capture. Interesting enough. Alright, oh look, Hippodrome. Here's where the chariot races are taking place. I don't remember building chariot races, but hey, whatever. Alright, let's see what we got. Where are they coming from? Now, Roman walls actually weren't very high in the old days. They didn't get the new city walls until much later. Actually, I believe even in the AD times. I can't see where these enemies are coming from, so that's going to be a little rough. I can't really maneuver my troops against them, so until I can see where they're coming from. So we're going to go ahead and start the battle.
Gods grant us the strength to prevail against our foes and keep this place for our people. I will bend my...
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Where are they coming from? Outside the city? That's fine.
Commander, at your service.
Just don't know where the bad guys are. Like, I like the line of sight well enough, but I figure if you're attacking a city, you'd think that you'd know where they were coming from. Well, maybe not. I mean, well, I guess a big army like that, someone would know where they were coming from. But, you know, maybe not. Where are they? They can't be that close. Or they can't be that far out. Hold on. Where this comes in handy. Oh, they're on the whole other side of the map. Of course they are. Over here. That helps, right? Put my men all the way on the other side of where the enemy is coming from. That's a disadvantage. Alright, so now that I actually know where they are, here we go. See if I can't get these guys up here to defend. Is there a nearby capture point? Let's take a look at our strategic map. Here again, this is the strategic map. This is new to Rome 2, and it really helps out when you have huge battle like this and you have a lot of men and you don't really know what's going on. But here they are about to burn the gate down, and unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to get there in time to form the line that I want to defend the gate. So that's kind of a bummer. I really wish I could have seen where they were coming from, but I guess that's where the strategy comes from. Get over there. And I'll form our second line behind that. Now I gotta run. Burning the gate down. Now a lot of people have a problem with burning gates. I don't really have too much of a problem with it. Yeah, I think it's kind of lame that it makes siege battles less strategic because you don't have to build any siege equipment. You can just go in and do your thing. So I understand where they're coming from in that regard, but yeah, I wish the AI would use like burning the gate down as like a last resort. Like, oh, our siege equipment is done. Let's burn the gate. Let's burn the gate down. But oh well, I can still do it. It makes sense to me. I mean, it shouldn't be like, oh, my battering ram is done. I can't get into the city. There should be other ways to get into a city. Burning down a gate. Well, I guess I understand maybe the gates are made of iron, but I don't think they were really made out of that much iron back then. Even in like, for instance, Spartacus, they burned down the gate with fire and oil pots when they invaded Spartacus's little city. They used a battering ram too, but oh well, we'll see what happens. I think our guys are coming in. They're still fresh, so I'm not too worried.
Our gates are utterly destroyed.
All right, our guys are slowly coming in. Hopefully they make it in time, because they are coming into the city. And this is a real bummer. They really did put me on the whole other side of the city, didn't they? Like, at least put them in the center of the city. I should have put them in the center of the city when I was deploying if I didn't really know where they're coming from. So that was a blunder on my part. But we should be okay. See, here's where it gets a little weird too. I don't know why the AI isn't taking advantage of, like, I'm at a serious disadvantage now. The AI should be pressing their advantage and moving in towards the city. But they seem to just be lollygagging about. And that kind of is kind of distressing to me. But, let's see. Go ahead and take care of these levies. And the Riori, I can come in here. I think they're just gonna take ownership of the gate, it looks like.
For glory!
Get in there.
Sons of Mars! At the
No, just throw your spears. Throw your spears.
Loose!
Throw your javelins. Yeah, see, now they're coming in. Now they're just running about. They may even be going for a capture point. So I'm going to take these guys, and I'm going to hurry up and get into this capture point, because I think that's where they're coming. Sure, taking a long, sweet time.
The enemy have taken a tower.
Spears ready.
Come on, get in there. Move so slow. They run faster than you do. Yeah, I think they're going right for the capture point, which I think is really lame. But, oh, we got them routed, so no worries. They were no match for our towers. They are clashing, that's for sure.
The men are wavering.
Shouldn't be wavering. Come on. Push them back.
Our general is under attack.
Brave Romans to a man!
Man, it's a lot of guys. They're all slingers. Why are you not slinging? Why are you not shooting your arrows? Oh, I guess they are. Get in there. Okay, you're not. You're just wasting my time. Get in there and throw your arch. Like, seriously. Seems like they're routing. I think I got my general in here. See if we can run them down.
The men are wavering.
We just have to push the advantage. Attack.
Melee troops awaiting
Attack.
orders. Spear infantry at your
Attack.
command.
Turning into another mob. I got no discipline.
Sons of Mars.
The
Attack.
battle is turning in our favor.
Alright, we're pushing them back. We are pushing them back. There's a zoom in crap again. Alright, we won. We successfully defended Rome against the barbarian hordes, which technically they probably should have won that battle. They didn't push the advantage. But what can they do? Then they started sending in their slingers for some reason. Slingers aren't very good troops for attacking. But that's the artificial intelligence for you. Hopefully, I hear the third patch, they're going to be working on that. Unfortunately, the third patch is in beta, but I declined actually opting into this one because I had a few crash to desktop issues, and I thought that probably wouldn't be fun for you as people who want to watch the show. We already had one crash to desktop. I wouldn't want more than that. So at least we successfully defended Rome. That's good. And they're putting up a pretty good fight. We did have a big setback with our legion. It wasn't able to get any reinforcements because we lost our minimum. But that's fine. We're going to push the rest of this legion, or the rest of their army back, take our minimum back, and work on reinforcing. Common currency. Got that finished. Let's go ahead and go back into military. Okay, that's the Marian reforms right here. We'll wait for that until later. We'll go back into tactics. See, ooh, we can get the workshop. Yes, we need the workshop. That's going to give us armor and swords, and that's good. We're going to need armor and swords. Or armor and weapons. I'm going to bolster them up. How are our objectives going? Civis Pacem Parabellum. Almost there. Hold the entirety of the following province. Got that one. Maintain 10 naval units. Got that one. Navy maneuvers. Got that one. And we just need Liguria, Hellenas, and Macedon. Alright. Got ourselves quite a bit of money. We can go ahead and use that
Ready
to
for battle.
build up our... Oh, our general didn't die, he just ran. Okay, that's good. We're going to go ahead and use that to get our troops in. We have no Hastati left, so 1, 2, 3 Hastati. 1, 2, 3 of those, and that's good for that. Then I'm going to use this. Going to upgrade our city. Let's see, 40 wine, 4 public order, plus 3 growth per turn, 150 wealth from agriculture. That helps. Or we can upgrade our temple. Do we have the Vespa temple? Vulcan, Mercury, Mars, Grove, Neptune. Well, there is no temple of Vespa, so I guess we can't put that temple in the... What? They did have a shrine of Jupiter. Let's do that. Spreads Latin culture. Plus 3 public order, plus 1 security against all agent actions. And garrison of plebs, Rorii. Maybe Shrine of Mars would be better. I think we'll do that. Shrine of Mars. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and take on Medlan.
For death and honor!
Alright, this shouldn't take too long. They don't have much of a garrison there, and I think they sent most of their forces against Rome, which was bold. But their gamble didn't play out because I didn't have to turn any of my legions around. And that's just good legion placement. Being able to defend, being able to retaliate against your enemies in a quick way is how the Romans fought. That's why their legions were so mobile. So let's go ahead and see where the best place it would be to attack these guys. Right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my ladders. Probably don't even need ladders, but I'm going to go ahead and grab my ladders.
Valites!
Romans ready for duty.
I'm actually going to use some
Principes!
Principes.
Hastati! Ready and waiting!
Valites! Alright, so these guys, and these guys.
Infantry ready!
I'm going to go ahead and move right here. Perfect. You guys. Alright, perfect. Alright. Then we're going to take our Hastati. Actually, let's see. We have that. I'm going to take 3 Hastati. Right here. And our horsemen, we're going to go somewhere else. And then, yeah. We're just going to keep our Hastati right there. General right here. Main force. Okay. And over here...
Jupiter gives us strength. Hastati!
Got our other Hastati. They're going to go through this pass.
Triarii!
Another Triarii behind them.
Valites!
1 Velites troop.
Equites!
And the Equites are going to go with them.
Melee cavalry. Missile
These guys,
infantry.
I'm going to bring over here.
Principes!
Why not? Main line.
General!
Ah, that's a weird placement. Right here.
Triarii!
Right here.
Missiles awaiting
Right here.
targets.
And the general. Alright, let's start this.
Valites!
There we go.
Loose!
There are those who say I have been touched by
Man, he's got the
gods.
same
Cut them down!
speech.
General!
Oh, of course you didn't select it. Okay.
Romans ready for duty.
Move forward.
Riders advance! Ride out!
We're gonna have to
Hastati!
make my own line again.
Double time! Follow me! At your service!
It was just this one.
Valites! At the double!
General! Advance at speed!
Triarii!
Your orders.
Commander! Advance at speed!
There's a Principes here.
Principes!
There we are.
Double time!
Alright, so they're moving in. Now we're gonna move in these guys here.
Triarii! Advance at speed.
Is there a gate here? There's not even a gate here. I don't even think I can get in here. That was not gonna work for me. Oops. Oh well, so these guys, I thought there was gonna be a gate there. Bummer. Is there a place I can go? Ooh, there's a long way around. But I think the other gate... Oh, that was bad planning, huh? Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get them over here then. Boop. The war... I wouldn't really need them anyways.
Missile infantry at your command.
Let's go ahead and set up.
Romans ready for
there.
duty.
I want you a little closer to the gate. They should have capture flags, so I should be able to capture their, Yeah, these look more like, Yeah, see, these aren't really more they're walls, but I can just climb up and then run into the capture point, so... It's not like I'm going to be at a loss once I get up on the walls. And I can go ahead and burn the gates.
Engage!
Alright. It's pretty unfortunate for my velites there, because they're going to actually try to climb this wall.
Ready for orders.
You gonna climb the wall or what?
Victory for Rome!
Huh. Alright, they're coming. Oh, they're coming out. Alright, so they're coming out.
Proud Romans all.
Sallying forth.
The men are wavering.
They're sallying forth. Where's my horse?
Order them.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Alright, we lost our
This is
fellow.
a shameful display.
Let's get in there.
Starting. Commander, Mandata Tua. Melee infantry at your command.
Sons of Mars!
Ah,
Our
skirmisher's
general
gone.
is under attack.
And I have this problem here.
Melee infantry.
What are you guys doing? Get over here. That's weird.
Principes! Mars, aid us! General! Jupiter gives us strength. Astarte! Guard! Orders! Move, Commander! Sic Domine!
Burn that gate.
Melee infantry ready! Cut them
These
down!
skirmishers.
Ready! March! Romans ready for duty! Principes!
Alright, have this.
Hack them down!
Get in there.
Melee
Get in
infantry
here.
at your
I like how they
command.
sallied forth. I mean, it was not the smartest idea, but alright, they sallied forth pretty
We
well.
have captured a tower.
And we have a tower. Alright, here they come.
Principes!
We need to see our Principes fight. Oh, I guess not. They're like, oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm leaving. Alright, get in there. Get these guys. Ah. Get in there. These are basically our legions fighting, our legionaries. This is what the legionaries are based off of. So you get to see how our Principes are deal with the problem for once. They seem to be trying to fight in a formation, so that's something. We're getting a little enveloped. See if we can't back them up with another. What we got the Saudi here. Get in there. Why haven't you burned the gate down yet?
For glory! Principes!
I kind of wanted them to come on the side, but okay, just join the rest of the rabble. Pathfinding is a little ridiculous in this game.
Your orders!
Burn the gate! Or can you go through the gate?
Engage!
That'd be nice. Go through the gate. Nope, not gonna work. Burn the gate.
Astarte!
Alright, get in from behind.
Velites!
Get up on these towers. So you can
On watch!
offer support.
Astarte!
You two, on the towers.
Hold position! Romans, ready for duty. Principes! Charge! Sons of Mars!
Man, they are all scattered
The
out.
men are wavering.
Well, yeah, you're all scattered.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Move up!
Alright, come on, move
Jupiter
in.
gives us strength.
Don't just stand there. Move in. I think guard mode is kind of an automatic thing because they haven't actually...
Our men flee the field of battle.
Get in there.
This is a shame.
For some reason I can't burn this gate because people keep coming through it.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Get in here, take these guys out. How much damage have I done? Yeah, see, I can't burn the gate because people keep coming through it. And I can't go through the gate until I burn it. So even though it's wide open,
Wavering.
I can't do anything about it. Oh, I won. Alright. Oh, that ended that. I lost a lot of men because of that. Like, you can't burn the gate because people are going through it, but even though the gate's wide open, you yourself can't actually go through it. So that's kind of weird. Alright, well, Medellin is ours. That pushes back the Ligurians by quite a lot and gives me more sovereignty over northern Italy. There we go. Increases our wealth, too. The Roman campaign is going pretty well, in my opinion.
Ready for battle.
There we are. Now they've moved on to Octudoron. And I want to move into Batavium next. But I'm going to have to deal with our minimum. I'm going to have to deal with this giant army here. So, let's see what happens. I want to get this
Commander,
unit back into Carthage,
destination reached.
where it belongs.
Ready for orders.
Alright. And auxiliary camp, I'm not really interested in that. But a Shrine of Jupiter would be nice because it spreads Latin culture, so I'm going to do that. Alright. So that should help out there. Upgrading our empires.
Mars be praised.
Let's see what the Ligurians attempt to do. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to attack Rome again. I'm almost confident that is exactly what they're going to do. They're not just going to let that large army just stand there. So they're probably going to bring a few more... I was hoping I would scare them into going back, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Oh, where'd this guy come from? By auto-resolve. Carried victory. Might as well just fight it. We'll just fight it. See, I have three. Let's see, they have the general, some swordsmen, a mercenary spear, the fury of Sabazoys. They must have just raised that army, like, before I took Medellin. It must have been like a quick... They probably were going to make it bigger, but when I took their capital, they lost their recruiting. So that works out for me pretty well. Let's see where they're coming from. Am I able to see? Okay, they're gonna see. I don't understand. They put me all the way over here. That's a little misdirection, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and go back to the other side here and see what's going on. They're over here apparently. There they are. All right. Got my Rioria right here, and my Velites right here in the front. Which I'm gonna make them a little. Yeah, that's perfect. And then, oops.
Ready!
Okay, didn't want you. Okay, whatever. And then I want you guys right here. Let's do this.
General!
The eyes of the Senate and all Rome are upon us today. We must make them proud that we are their defenders. More than that, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed.
Doing pretty good here. Alright, looks like they're coming along. Speed it up, get them in here. See where they're going to be attacking from. Alright, here they come. I'm going to go ahead and deal with them.
Missile infantry! Levies!
Short swords.
Faster! Reload!
Reload with haste!
Oh yeah, we're cutting them up. We're cutting them up pretty good. doing pretty good, I think.
Infantry, at your command.
They've got, see, typical Romans, they fought pretty well, I think. Even the levies, I mean, they're doing their job. They're cutting them up pretty good.
Take fire!
We just gotta run back here real quick. Get her, see if we can't engage them here. And then we're gonna go up to the side and try to engage them from the side. Right here.
Double time. And the double.
Yeah, see right here. Right there. Like that. Alright. See, here they are trying to push through again.
Our general is under attack.
Just pushing on through. Alright. Oh, they're shattered. So not too worried about them. Yeah, they didn't make it very far. Didn't mind that. There you go, pushing through my line. And they're like, up, run away, run away. Run away, run away. Yeah, that's what you get, barbarians. Now, alright, technically the Ligurians aren't barbarians so much as they are other Latin cultures. But as you can see, their equipment is pretty much like ours. I mean, it's just as Hellenic as our equipment is. But they're just another Latin culture that I am dealing with. But they're really close to the barbarians, so they're not technically barbarians. They're just not as civilized as Romans are. Alright, so we dealt them a good blow. Got us some new slaves, maybe? No. Oof. We get a lot of slaves. It's gonna help our economy, so let's bring them in. Alright, that's what I thought. This was the battle I was waiting for. These guys. And it looks like they're going to be attacking my legion. So I'm gonna go ahead and retreat.
Destination reached.
I was hoping he would go into the city. That's what I was hoping for. Whatever. Just destroy the legion. Like, that's what pisses me off. Why wouldn't he go into the city? Like, that's where I would retreat. If I wanted to retreat, that's where I would go. But apparently, that's not what happens. In Rome, too. Let's not go into the city. Makes no sense to me. Alright. I know I can hold them off, so I'm not too worried about them sieging. Hopefully I can raise a new legion and deal with them. We'll raise them and run to use them. Raise a legion. Because apparently they don't like to run back into the cities when they retreat. These guys have like no authority whatsoever. Okay, raise an army. Recruit.
Ready for orders.
Let's get some Socii Hastati. Some Velites. Oops. And hopefully that should be good. Alright. Then I'm going to move you.
Commander.
Warfare. Oh, it's our veteran. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And they can move farther. Alright. So, here we are, end of part 11 here. Rome is being besieged by the Ligurians. We have a new legion being built up. Legio 4. We're going to rename him Legio 3. Oops. That's what I was supposed to do. I'm sorry about that, guys. That is not what I wanted to do. Yes. Alright, what I wanted to do, and this is a good chance to show you what I wanted to do. Alright, so here we are. We're going to reinstate Legacy. And Legio 3, or Legio 2 Apollinaris, is coming back. See, bam. So I reinstated the Legion that I lost. That's what I forgot. That's what I really wanted to do. And as you can see, it still has its traditions. So now, we're going to go ahead and recruit our troops. There we go. And we're going to increase our stuff here. We're going to increase our auxiliary barracks, and that should help us with our military. Alright, so, where was I? Oh yes. We are, Rome is under siege. We are deep into northern Italy. The Ligurians are fighting bravely, and that will be the end of part 11. So in part 12, we're going to be fighting back the Ligurians out of, we're going to push them out of Italy. We're going to take back Arminum, and then I'm going to bring this legion down. Well, we're going to keep this legion here to hold off whatever comes from up there, and then Legion 2 will push through Arminum and go into Patavium, which was our original goal before my legion decided not to retreat to the most obvious place to retreat to. But after that, we might be able to focus into Northern Africa a little bit, move into Nova Carthago over here, who is turning into quite the power, as they have quite a lot of territory around here. So they're actually also at war with someone else, so we'll see what happens. So, also, I'm creating a new YouTube channel with some friends of mine. It's called Beer Power Gaming. Keep an eye out on the channel that this is on right now. All this content's going to be moved onto that new channel. So feel free to subscribe, and I will let you know when the new channel is ready. You can move on over with us. Leave me feedback if there's any features you want to hear about, or if there's anything new that you want to talk about. I'll be free to talk about it. I'm gonna come and get into some more history on the Ligurians here. So next part 2, when we get into the thick of the war, I can give you a little bit more history about them, and we'll move ever closer towards the Roman dominance in Italy, and then we can move into North Africa, and we'll build our 4th Legion and take on Greece as well. So thank you for joining me here on part 11, Roma Invictus, the Rise of Rome, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good afternoon.